Hello and welcome to the Deeper Than Expert YouTube channel. Very happy that you're watching me, and today we're going to be doing a reflection on my YouTube channel and all the expert videos which I've filmed and published on here so far. Just to introduce myself, my name is Trudy. I'm the founder of Deeper Than Eczema. I have a blog as well as social media platforms on Facebook and Instagram, which are all in the description and you can check out in your own time. So let's start reflecting. So I started this YouTube channel in September of 23, and the reason why I started it was because I was in the process of rebranding my blog because I hadn't been blogging for a while, and I was thinking to myself that not everybody likes to read. Some people like to listen and to watch. It depends on their learning style, really. So I thought to myself, let's do something else. Let's have another social media platform where I'm able to sit and talk and that you can see me. Because basically, having a blog, there's a lot of writing, a lot of description. And even though there's pictures about me and there's information about me, I thought to myself, the viewers and followers, they don't know me as a person. And I just thought it would be nice to have the blogs and to film where I can physically reach out to people and talk to people. And so that you can put a face to a name and to a blog. So that was more or less my reasons for starting this YouTube channel. And so I set up the channel and I filmed some videos and I launched 2 months ago. So the videos which I've done so far include introducing my blog and introducing the YouTube channel. I've spoken about my Etsy store where I've got digital products available for purchase and download, where people can basically manage their physical eczema as well as their mental health. Other videos which I've spoken about is facts and statistics. Facts and statistics about eczema change all the time, so I've done an updated video on that. I've spoken about my personal journey, how eczema started for me, treatments which I've had and how I've been going by. I've also spoken about my challenges, my 3 challenging experiences when it comes to eczema and going through flare-ups, what was going on in my life at the time and how I managed those. I also spoke about handling rejection. So with the handling rejection, that was basically about going through discrimination and unfair treatment due to having eczema. So I spoke about that. That's quite an emotional video, actually. That was quite emotional to film, but proud that I was able to talk about it for the whole world to see. Other than that, I've given advice and tips to people about my own journey. So I've spoken about using different steroid creams and steroid tablets. I've spoken about wet back bandages. I've spoken about UVB light therapy. I've spoken about steroid creams and natural creams and products that I've used. I've also spoken about holistic treatments. So I've spoken about a lot of things, treatments which I've done, which I've tried and I've practiced, and all of those have a disclaimer because I just want to basically say as well that I'm not a medical expert. Those particular videos are down to personal experience, so contact a medical health professional and do your research before trying out any treatments, etc. So that's what I spoke about throughout the month of September. On October 2023, November 23, I put the theme on triggers. So I did an introduction video about triggers just to introduce the month of November. Then I spoke about diet and nutrition and how diet and nutrition, the foods that we eat, can affect us, and about working out what works for us, what doesn't work for you. And I mentioned in there how maybe you might need to seek professional advice about your diet. I also spoke about clothing. So what clothing is good for us if you've got eczema, what clothing might not be so ideal if you've got eczema. That was quite funny to film because I felt like I was doing a bit of a fashion show. You can see all my dresses and my nice tops and things that I wear. So despite having eczema and some materials irritating, it just shows that we can look nice and dress nice. So that one was actually quite fun to film actually. The next video I spoke about was about the environment. So with the environment, it included things such as, sorry, let me just jog my memory. I can't even remember what I spoke about now. Environment. That's it, sorry. So I spoke about allergens. How they can irritate eczema. So I spoke about mold. I spoke about dust. I spoke about various things to do with the environment that can trigger eczema as well. So that was my other video. And I spoke about stress as well. Stress is also a trigger. How stress starts with the cortisol in our brain, then we get the fight flight response, then we get into the eat scratch cycle. So I spoke about that as well. So many different videos there about triggers. Then I spoke about self-care, how self-care is important to ourselves, and how self-care is important to manage your eczema, and also how we should celebrate ourselves. So the month of November was actually my birthday, so I also spoke about, as a way of self-care and celebrating myself, I was in the spa for the day, so I spoke about that in my video as well. And the last video just before this one, I spoke about lifestyle and how our lifestyle affects our eczema physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially as well. So that's a lot of filming basically on reflection. So the last 2 months I've spoken about all of those topics basically, and on reflection I'm actually happy. I'm actually proud of myself that I've been able to set up this YouTube channel, come on here and speak about all of those topics, you know, some of which, you know, was quite distressing and heartbreaking to actually speak about, was quite difficult. But I'm proud of in myself that I was confident enough to come in here and to speak about it. So yeah, on reflection, on summary, I'm proud and I'm happy that I've been able to come on and be able to talk about all these topics. And I just hope that it's impacted my viewers on here in some shape or some format. So I just hope that it's been able to help and to make a difference. So after this 2-month reflection, my goal is to continue to increase self-awareness about eczema. Obviously we'll be filming more videos, be talking a bit more about mental health. As we approach winter, I'm going to be talking more about managing eczema in the winter months. Then more about mental health and more about feeling confident, maybe moving on to relationships. It's a bit uncertain at the moment because I've not quite planned what I'm going to speak about yet, but those are a few ideas in the pipeline which I've got, which I'll probably be planning and talking about in the next few months. So that is my reflection and how I feel 2 months after starting this YouTube channel. So on the whole, I'm happy and I'm proud, and as I said, I hope that I've really made a difference to you all. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the future videos that are yet to be filmed and yet to come out. Bye for now.